everyone, welcome back. This week we're going to talk about meal prep. This has been a really popular thing the last few years, and for good reason. People's lives have gotten busier. So basically, it's just getting in the kitchen one day a week. Okay, I'm dedicating this time to preparing food for the rest of the week so that when I go to make dinner, it's going to be easier because stuff will already be chopped, prepared, and it's going to make life way easier. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to roast veggies. Now that can be anything from a sweet potato to beets and carrots or broccoli, Brussels sprouts, anything that you love, roast it. Cut it up, put it in a bowl, mix it with some oil, some sea salt, and a little bit of fresh garlic, and spread it out on a cookie sheet and bake it about 400 degrees, anywhere from 20 to 50 or 60 minutes, depending on the veggie that you're roasting. I like to do sweet potatoes because they're great in everything from, a breakfast casserole to tacos to putting them on salads. They're just really versatile. If you would rather, you could also just saute them on your stovetop. Do a mix of veggies that you like. It doesn't take that long. Same thing, a little bit of oil, salt, and garlic, and you're good to go. I also like to chop fresh fruits and veggies and have them ready in the fridge. I always have washed greens available. So this is a great time to cook your protein and your grains. Ground beef or chicken. I wouldn't pre-cook fish because it thaws so quickly. You could do sausage, tofu, rice, quinoa, all of the beans, all of that stuff can be cooked ahead of time. Boiled eggs are a great thing to make during this time too. Dips and dressings. Sometimes I like to make like a pan of something, so like a breakfast casserole. And then the other thing that I always try to make sure that we have is pantry staples. And for us, that would be like canned fish, olives, nut butters, nuts and seeds, things like that. They're always good to just throw on a salad. So I have a video of something that I prepped a couple weeks ago to get us started for the week, and it was a great week, let me tell you. And I don't do this every week, but I should because it's really helpful. I chop veggies. I have celery, and I have jicama, carrots, and daikon radish. So I go ahead and I slice them all up and then put them in a jar, and then I fill the jar up with water, and it keeps them crisp, and you just change the water every couple of days in the fridge. I do that with all of my veggies so that I can just easily take them out and dip them in for almond butter or whatever I have, or you just chop them up and throw them on top of the salad. I also put together this cauliflower kugel that I'm gonna bake tonight. I made these hemp strawberry breakfast bites, and they're so good. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I also just kind of chopped and prepped some salad greens and cabbage. I have kale and lettuce and bok choy and watercress. I usually at the beginning of every week boil about a dozen eggs. We chop them on salads, and then we also just like to grab them in the morning before we head out the door because it's easy. I bought a lot of fresh herbs. I roasted some sweet potatoes in the oven. I toasted some walnuts because I love toasted walnuts to go on anything from a baked sweet potato to a salad to tuna salad. Goes great with a square of dark chocolate after dinner too. I made an Asian dressing that's an almond butter base. I also made almond butter. This is just my regular Dijon vinaigrette salad dressing that I make all the time. And then I'm also soaking some almonds because I'm going to be making an almond dip probably tomorrow. It'll be kind of like hummus, but nut-based. One last thing I want to talk to you guys about is storage. And I just want to show you some of the stuff that I use when I prep all of this stuff and what I put it in. I don't like plastic, and so I use glass as much as possible. These things are great. I mean, you can get them anywhere from TJ Maxx to Walmart to, every store has them. And they have a plastic lid. This one happens to be Pyrex. Also, I have this bees wrap, and it takes place of foil or plastic wrap. It's just a cotton fabric covered in wax. And so you can use it to cover a bowl. Just jars in general. Like I always have jars. I reuse jars. I have these jars. Make a comment below and tell me what you like to meal prep. I love getting responses from you guys, so thanks for watching.